You guys all probably remember that cabin I bought and spent the last couple of years remodeling.
Mm.
The cliffhanger question is, will it still be standing by next podcast?
Oh, no.
There is currently a
There are
forest
fires
fire
raging.
2
Shit.
miles away from
Hi,
the
Jerry.
cabin, headed
No,
I have
towards
I have
the
a
cabin.
story just like that, actually.
Okay, here. Let's hear it.
So my brother, he bought a ranch in Colorado. He has spent the last decade of his life working from. He's a very well-to-do lawyer, so he's been making a lot of money, which is great, but that was at the expense of working from literally like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every single day, every weekend, every holiday, like missed a lot of his daughter's lives growing up for this kind of somewhat romanticized view of wanting to buy a ranch and like owning his own property, like, and like hundreds of acres. Actually, I don't know how big it is, but like a lot of land and being able to have like animals and stuff. They moved in to the ranch in Colorado 2 weeks ago. Last week I got a call when I was on vacation and my mom was like, there's a wildfire in Colorado and everything's gone. And
No.
everything was still in boxes. So I called my brother and oh my God, I've never seen someone age that many years in one night. So he was saying that like he had 10 minutes when they got the call, like his wife and the girls were off camping, so they weren't there. So he literally just grabbed like the painting I made them for their wedding present and like some paintings that my sister-in-law's mom did, and like forgot all the important documents, which is fine because they're in a fireproof safe. So literally just like had to grab the dog and run. And I was like, oh my God, 10 minutes? Like, I think I would be wrangling my cats for 10 minutes. I like don't even know.
Yeah, right.
Like, I went and bought a fireproof safe after I heard all this because like I need to like get my
So
shit
did they
together.
lose everything?
So we were tracking the fire. So it's one of the biggest Colorado fires. I don't even think it's not contained. I think it's at like 90,000 acres or something. So we were tracking the fire on this like app, and we see it like on the app, or on the website, it's just this huge red zone of like where the fire is. And we like, you can put in an address. And when we put it in his address, if you zoom in, like really zoom in, there's one tiny, tiny little like cutout of where their house is. And we're like, oh, I don't know. But like, it like, we don't know how accurate those things are. Like, we don't want to get his hopes up or anything.
Yeah. So he doesn't know yet?
So he doesn't know yet in this story. And then literally a week goes by, they're like jumping from like friend's house to friend's house with like the girls and everything, and they're all very confused. He gets a text or a phone call from his neighbor, who he like barely knows them, but I guess just being friendly. His neighbor sends him a photo and he's like, dude, they saved your house. Like, literally, they dug a fire trench, and he sent photos. So they have the driveway, which is like going down the middle of this photo. One side is black, charred, everything completely gone, all the buildings, all the house. And then the other side is like grass and the house you can see in the background. And the firefighters literally dug a fire trench around the entire house, and like it jumped in one area, but I guess there were firefighters there to like put it out. But like, honestly, just the most insane miracle ever.
Wow.
Like, ever. It was crazy. And like,
maybe that's what'll happen with my cabin.
Yeah.
You better shovel, buddy. Start digging.
I know. The only like I have is that my cabin is in like a pretty big like vacation community. There's a ton of houses there. So I would think it's like a pretty big priority to try and protect that area. But the fire started, I don't know, 6 days ago. And in the last like 4 days, it grew from 10,000 acres to now it's at 20,000 acres. And it's gone from like 10 miles away. Now it's 2 miles away. It's moving about 2 miles a day. So if they don't do something,
it moves so fast.
And it's moving like right towards the property. So
yeah, a lot of wildfires this year.
Now, do you guys have fire insurance? I mean, I know your mother, like you were dealing with that.
Yeah, because this would be the second home that's burned down.
Right. Oh my gosh. You need to build on a glacier.
Yeah, it's so
I
scary.
am hopeful that they're putting a lot of resources into it, but I don't know. Tomorrow's like the telling day. If they don't get it slowed down, it would be there tomorrow. So,
Oof.
Shop Sounds Podcast, a woodworking podcast about nothing.